Today we are working out shoulders. For upper body workouts, I usually do a very similar warm-up for all upper body days. We do a set of push-ups, interior and exterior shoulder rotations with a band, also a set of pull-ups to get our entire upper body nice and warm. And then we run through this about 3 to 4 times. Whenever you feel like you're pretty warm, you can stop and continue on to your first set. You can modify these exercises as needed. As you can see, she started with push-ups on her knees, and then also for pull-ups, she's just doing one. Other options for pull-ups that are modified are TRX pulls and Australian pull-ups. Once you advance your pull-ups to about 10 for your warm-up, you can even add muscle-ups to help continue the blood flow and fast twitch muscle wake-up call. The goal is to hit 10 here, but I can't make 10 right now, so just do as many as I can and then continue pull-ups until I hit 10 to help get the blood flowing. And then for push-ups, especially on shoulder day, I do protracted push-ups. And those are just push-ups. You can see that I'm trying to extend my hands as far as possible. Run through this about 3 or 4 times and you're ready to move on to your first set. I like to start all my workouts with a heavy compound movement. Our first set is going to be shoulder press. For shoulder press, I like to use a machine. Most of the time I do prefer free weights, but it's really cumbersome to set that up, and most gyms don't have it, so the machine is just fine. Your rep range is about 10. If you're making 8, that's okay. You can stay there. If you're making 12, you probably need to move up in weight. If you can't make 6, you need to go down in weight. But the goal is to do as much weight as possible while staying inside the rep range. And for every set, we are doing 4 rotations for each exercise. For the second compound movement, we will be doing another pressing exercise. She's going to be doing standing bar press. Make sure to adjust your weight accordingly for your rep range for this one as well. For this exercise, form is actually your indicator that your rep range is right. If you're having to break form, then that means you are outside your rep range. It's solid reps inside correct form. Form is important for many reasons. We'll go over that in another video. And this brings me to the next part of this set. Usually throughout the entire workout, I am doing what's called a superset. So outside of my main movement, I will do a superset of a lagging body part. For her, she's going to be doing some extra work on her butt because she wants to see some growth there. For me, I tend to stick toward my biceps for my lagging body part. But you can really work on any lagging body part during this time between sets. For my pressing movement, for this set, I like to do handstand push-ups I prefer to do this because one, it's a lot of weight and it's a lot easier to rack up a barbell of myself than going to find one and build one. And two, it helps me familiarize myself with my own body. This is why I like to do push-ups and pull-ups as well every single day. It would be ideal to hit 10 to 12, but as long as I'm hitting at least 6, I'm happy continuing to do handstand push-ups. For my lagging body part, I choose biceps, and this movement, this is incline curl. I really appreciate this movement. It really helps isolate my biceps, and it does actually hit the front deltoid a little bit as well, so it's perfect superset for shoulder day. For the third set, we are doing dumbbell flies. This one doesn't need too much weight. This is what we call an isolation movement. And for my superset, I will be doing plate curls, or what I like to call Spider-Man curls, because that's the grip that I use to hold the plates while I'm doing them. Most curls are going to be hitting your front delts as well as your biceps, so it's really good superset for shoulder day. But these ones also hit my forearms, the way I grip the plates, and I think that a lot of people neglect their forearms, so this is a great exercise to add in when you can. For Dani's superset, she is choosing to do kickbacks with a band. This is, again, her lagging body part that she chooses to work on, which is fine. You can choose any lagging body part. I superset almost every day. You do need to give the muscles that you are working out a little bit of a rest between sets, and doing these supersets lets that happen. But this is a really good use of time, considering you can not only hit a lagging body part that might need some extra attention, but you can also keep your heart rate high for your workout. For the fourth set, we are doing cable raises, and we're actually doing front raises and lateral raises on each arm 4 times through without stopping. This one takes a while, so you got to burn through it. And keep in mind the rep ranges again, and adjust weight accordingly for each exercise. Same thing for me, slightly different weight, but we're doing the same workout all day just about. And remember, we're going 4 times through. For the last set, we're doing what we call a burnout, also known as a drop set. And what you're going to do here is you're going to put the maximum weight that you can do and still make at least 4 reps with good form. Once your form starts breaking, you need to adjust the weight a little bit lower and then step down and continue to go, trying to make at least 4 reps every single time that you step down. Once you're making about 12 reps, then that weight is probably light enough to where you can stop. And you need to adjust your start point based on how strong you are. You can do this burnout on pretty much any shoulder machine that has adjustable weight. I prefer this machine personally because I like the extra balancing that you have to do with the cables. This is similar to using exercise rings. And as you can see, I adjusted the weight up for my level. And I will also continue to do reps and drop weight after my maximum, and then try to make at least 4, possibly 5 if my form isn't breaking, until I'm all the way back to, well, not quite 0, but when I can make 12.